So they'll be calling me a radical. This is a real important video, one of the most important ones I've ever done. Let's see if we got, is the camera still running? One man band, Cal. Oh yeah, I can do it. So stay with me. So you people really think this is a football game. Everything's a political football. You think it's Democrats, it's a basketball game, it's a football game. You think Obama and Trump are somehow different. They're identical twins. So I just got a tooth pulled. Thank you to the dentist, the clinic that's doing this emergency work. I was in so much pain. You know, the chemo wore out my teeth. The chemo wore out my gallbladder. The chemo, my heart. You know, what a war this has been. Too sick for a bone marrow. So, you know, my father was murdered in the Nevada test site. He was one of the very first people, human lab rat. What the? It killed him. He died in the prime of his life of leukemia. He was a beast, Special Forces Marine. No compensation, no check, no nothing. So, Trump's having a delicious piece of, he's playing you. He guts all the money, he's restarted testing in the Nevada test site. I'm not kidding. He's done it. He's done it in Idaho while everybody's asleep. He's deregged everything they're testing. I got a new grandchild today. Just been born in Brooklyn. So, wow, what a story that one is. You know, they were in Italy. They came home to New York. Whoa. What a story that child's going to have to tell. I was headed to New York tomorrow. I have a plane ticket tomorrow. You know, somebody bought me a concert ticket to the, oh boy, lock the front door, to John 40 in the park in Brooklyn. I wanted to go see my grandchild, but I can't go see my grandchild. Nobody can. So this baby out with the basketball, I've never agreed with this response. But this just flying in your face at Jacksonville, everybody showing up on, is insane. It's one extreme and the other with you people. This is weak. You're dividing up. You're insane. You're showing up to a protest organized by cops. You really are an ignorant fool. I'll tell you how it's going to play out. Everybody's paying attention. Oh, I've always taken this coronavirus. I didn't put a mask on, and I didn't social distance because the government told me. My doctor told me to. A guy I trust and I listen to. You know, there's certain people trust is earned. If I haven't learned my trust by now, I've never agreed with this response to the baby out. We should have been dynamic. But you think about that. Right now, we're still jockeying for masks. Make your own mask. Come on. All the money, Trump's doled out $6 trillion to his Wall Street friends and to his nuclear buddies to cover up Fukushima. This is coronavirus. Still no mask? Still it's only the wealthy and the celebrities are getting tested? Still? This has been going on for how long? There should be the protest. This should have been, testing should have been so widespread by now. We should have been so further advanced in this, because all you think, oh, economy versus, you traded in your health for some asshole Bill Gates eugenics wealth you never met. You know, if mainstream media is showing a protest, you can read it's a freaking AstroTurf. It's AstroTurf. 40 guys show up in Michigan, makes headline news everywhere you go. When our protest, Million Mass March, had millions, had literally millions. We shut down all of D.C. Well, you think that'd make the news? Multiple times. Tens of thousands of people just right there. Did you see any effective protests? Oh yeah, I'm the activist that wins. Ask them at Sin and Ofree. This is a big deal in Nevada. And then he retweets that, you know, oh, I hear you loud and clear on Yucca when he's trying. It's unreal what this fucking looters ball is playing. And you stupid fucking sheep are going along with this thinking this is a football game while he eats his delicious piece of yellow cake. I've never seen such selfish, ignorant people. What a selfish play. You don't give a shit about me. Look, I never said they should have closed everything off. It should have been social distancing in businesses. This response was one extreme to the other. But you turn it into a political football game. I love Trump. I love my mama. Think about that. Bowing to a presidents have shit for power anyway. And you bow to them like they're royalty. It's a freak show. Ignorance. You're really going to go out and protest, and they're going to watch you protest, and then there's going to be an outbreak, and they're going to blame you for the protest. The people, not the politicians, the grassroots. Oh, you're going to be some of the most hated people in the history of mankind. Where's the logic? Where's the reason? Coronavirus is a mutation from the sea. They tell you that. They tell you that. It came from a fish out of the wet market. Bat ate the fish or the shrimp, whatever. Right there where Fukushima, New Energy. I can't believe how you quant. I love all the people that were all over Fukushima. And I look back, they all work for Putin. They all work for Trump, every one of them. And then as soon as Trump gets in there, completely like it didn't happen. They donate their whole life to it like it didn't happen. It's a freak show. So he's done it. Trump's retesting the Nevada test site. Right here, right now. Oh, I know. Wow, who would have believed it? John Kennedy, 1963, on national TV. Stop open-air testing. For the children that get leukemia, are going to get leukemia in the future. He's speaking right at me. How about Monsanto Roundup? That settlement. You think they're in on this? No, they love it. Remember, they're still spraying freaking all over. They're still spraying everywhere. And the government stepped in to stop these lawsuits. So they stopped all these lawsuits. Did they settle with anyone? Even the people they said they settled with, now they're reneging on the deal. Who's Bear Monsanto? Why the hell would Bear buy Monsanto when they had this litigation if it wasn't some diabolical plan? Where do you think Trump's father traces to? Trump. Oh man, Trump, oh man, Trump. I can't pay the rent. All my money done in the bone marrow transplant center on a ventilator fighting for my life done been spent. There's what you should be protesting. Where the stimulus money went. $350 billion for SBA loans when he gave $6 trillion to Wall Street, who don't employ anybody, don't pay taxes to anybody here, don't even make anything here. What? All from China, and you're still buying your Amazon, Jeff Bezos, they all come from the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate, Operation Paperclip's kids, all of them. As Trump dines on a delicious, I'm gonna eat this piece of cake when my tooth starts feeling better. So stay in tune. You've been had. You've been had. Trump and Obama are on the same team. This is not a football game. What's not some logic? You know? This protest is a setup. It's a setup. Don't you see that? It's a setup. I mean, I'm telling you, it's, as we call it in the real activists, the real scrap, we call it AstroTurf. Just like the Teabagger movement. Koch brothers and, Jack Welch and clan started that. Well, I got news. Fukushima's a great equalizer. Rich people die of this too. So, coronavirus, oh, very rare. Very real. Mutation from Fukushima, oh, you think it's all scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're stumped, they're curious, they're perplexed? Is that even possible? Yeah, if it's new. They got their golden handcuffs on. Kevin Lynch, it's plutonium from the sea. Trump's worse than Obama. There hasn't been a pro-nuclear president like this since Truman. I mean, Obama, he was the worst to cover up Fukushima. He should be tried for treason against crimes against. So should Trump. They're twins. They're beef puppets. And then now Japan's admitting that it's spiking all over there. Oh, they're admitting they lied. Well, what about Hiroshima? What about Fukushima? You don't think they lie? This is the greatest cover-up, greatest crime. Tide pools dead at your feet. Salmon collapsed. Wells collapsed. Fires all over with too much radiation in the pine needles. Trees dying. Everything dying. All coincidence. It's not coincidence. My work's proved it. There's that one goose right there, and he has something red, orange on his neck. Has for a while. I don't know if he's tagged or something on it. See it? Interesting. They're wild Canadians. They'd have a chance. You ever seen you should see the stars at my house at night. Oh, I've never seen the sky's so beautiful. So beautiful. There's no planes. There's no chemtrails. Mother Earth might, well, Fukushima's still ongoing, and Trump's going to restart testing the Nevada test site. It's insanity. It truly is. He's insane. And so just go rake up the forest. This guy, and this is the indoctrination of the left, the indoctrination of the right is insane how they pulled it off. The DNC is so corrupt, they stole the election twice from Bernie. The corporatists, status quo, keep it just the way it is. Not could happen, would happen, might happen, happened. You're still waiting for the main event. Fukushima was a capitulation. Fukushima is the coronavirus. It is the coronavirus. Don't you see? I mean, you're going to go one extreme to the other. Where's the logic? Where's the reason? Stand tuned.